thought the money make you happy, it don't make you different. I start to see that myself when I got a couple million. Roll through the mud.
Microphone check, 1, 2, what is this? The 5-foot with the roughneck business. I float like gravity, never had a cavity. Got more rhymes than the one that's got family. No need to sweat Arsenio to gain some type of fame. No shame in my game, cause I always be the same. Styles upon styles is what I have. You wanted just to fight for, but you still don't know the half. I sport New Balance sneakers to avoid a narrow path. Messing around with this against the size of the... I never have stuff, cause I'm not a half-stepper. Drink a lot of soda, so they call me Dr. Pepper. Refuse to compete with competition. Your name is Special Ed, so won't you suckle with the mission? I never walk the streets, think it's all about me. Even though deep in my heart, it really could be. I just try my best to like go all out. Some might even say you're shorty black, you're bugging out.
Zulu Nation, mother's last creation, minds get flooded. Right on the 2-inch tape, the abstract poet incognito runs the cape, not the best, not the worst, and occasionally I got to get my point across, so bust the floors as I go in between the grit and the dirt. Listen to the mission, listen, I do work as a crack, the monotone, chillin' up the jazz, so get your own. Follow me, cause they try to dupe me or the best of the pack, but they can't do rap for it's abstract, original. You can't get your own, and that's pitiful. I know I'd be the man if I told you the blunt or
Duke, do you have a second? Your last college game, you just scored a career-high 36 points in a losing effort against what everyone has been saying is...
The team of the century. It's gotta be bittersweet. No one gave you a chance, and you almost pulled off the upset of all time. What are your emotions right now, Duke?
You know, I missed the shot. This is my family. And I let them down. And that's all there is to it. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Saw your indictment tonight. Those were grown men. Good players. Seasoned. A couple of them played D1. Held your own. That's the real game, right? Outside the gym.
You follow me out here?
Let's just say that I'm in the city a lot and we just happen to be there at the same time. You can play. Your footwork and floor spacing needs a bit of cleanup.
Yeah, I told you I'm a football player.
Yeah, you're a senior now.
And I told you I am a football
How many D1
player.
football offers you got so far? Tough. Committed. Plays the game the right way. You're a great player. But great isn't special.
Oh, come on, coach. That's a pitch. Trash. Get in this
It's not
job.
a pitch.
Still open.
Stoudemire, Duncan didn't play organized ball until they were 14. Steve Francis was 16. Giannis was playing soccer until someone wised up, probably gave him the same speech. And now he's an MVP.
Okay, so what, coach? I mean, I'm not just some charity case you want to help out. What's in it for you?
Listen. Wins. I have a lot of good kids. I need special.
I'm special.
Your natural ability is, yes.
If I play basketball again, it starts all over. Those questions. It becomes about him again. It's never been just me, it's always been us.
Stop running and take him on. When we first met, you told me how you loved New York, bled New York. You wanted to be part of a bigger world. This is how you get it.
Maybe football is your game. I mean, you play like you're trying to run your head through a brick wall. Nah, this game ain't for you. This game's all about nuance. Subtlety, son. Walt Frazier, Bill Russell, MJ.
Yeah, what about LeBron? He was a football player.
You ever seen that man pass? That's the beautiful game right there.
Yo, Duke, great to see you on the court again, baby.
Yo, we saw you win state. Brick City for real, son.
Thank you, appreciate y'all. See that, son? Right there? That's what I'm about. What are you about?
He thought thought the money make you happy. He thought the money make you happy, it don't make you different. I start to see that myself when I got a couple million. Rolled through the mud, I can't lie, seen too much real outside there. I told my brother had some patience and your day'll come. Now he's sitting in the but he ain't got no. You can't walk inside my shoes like a snake. I overcome obstacles and they still come. I was trying to make a way out like it was my first day.
Right now, this is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other. Yeah?
Yeah. All right, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready? Yeah. I said, are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, Eagles!
Junior, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
All right, so what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers, all right? And you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Nice, George.
Let's go, baby!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. New year and a new lineup. Day, the team captain, he'll now start at the 2 with newcomer Junior playing the point. Lack and Zadirko fill in at the forwards, and Marceda steps in to get the start at center. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
Dermanenko outside. Pass to Levesque. Erickson. Jonathan Lack with some nice D.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the D is in his face like that.
Junior left side. Back to Lack. Now Junior. That one goes.
Yeah, Junior's ability to endure on the play is impressive. Really speaks to how he's developed as a player.
Outside Levesque to the inside. Here's Ramadas. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here in the first quarter with just about 2 minutes gone by. Goes back up. And it's Junior missing. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands. And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Junior up top. He's covered by Levesque. Here's Junior. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Stephen Porter.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
And so he hits them both. Burton trailing here. Pass to Leftos. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And there's the rejection.
Check out Mason's awareness on defense. He tracks the ball as it's going up, is ready and waiting with an authoritative block.
And the shot goes in.
Showing the touch on the interior.
Just under 3.5 minutes have gone by here in the first. And Junior gets it to go. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
Mason down low, covered by Ramadan.
They've come out strong.
They're getting what they want offensively here in the first quarter.
Down low, Ramadas. That one's in, his first basket of the game. He's 1 of 2.
Have to admit, Ramadas can really go to work inside. Able to find his way to a nice shot in the paint.
Day, Luan covering. Now here's Junior. The D right on him. Outside, Day. Junior outside. And it's Burton grabbing the rebound. With some art. James Marcedo with the rebound. The Eagles leading. Junior outside. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The Eagles need this from Marcedo at center. Fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
Now Leftos. But they'll get another chance. And releases it in time, but it's off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. The first quarter of the season is in the book. And looking at Junior, the senior is exactly the type of guard the Eagles...
Absolutely. He clearly is a plus athlete, and even though he hasn't spent too much time perfecting his skills, the pedigree is there with who his dad is.
They've been getting more and more physical as the game has gone along.
And it's paying dividends for them. They've gotten a ton of trips to the line because of it here in the second.
Junior, high post. 10 points for him. Pass to Mason. Junior. And it's good off the glass and in.
And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior tenacious on these physical finishes.
James with the ball. Mason on him.
That is not who I expected to corral that rebound.
Junior outside. From 17 feet out. Shot's good by Mason.
How many times have we seen that today, Danny? An easy basket in the paint.
If I had to put a word on it, I'd say that the interior defense has been pretty much non-existent.
Pass to Ramadas. Back to Aslanoglu. Now it's Carter outside. Up top, Luan. To the paint. Carter gets the bucket.
Impressive awareness from the big man. Ramadas spotting the uncovered teammate and sharing the rock with him.
Returns today. Here's Marceda. And off the left side of the rim, and it scrolls down and in for him.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
The clock runs out, and we are heading to halftime. Eagles out in front, up by 8. And as we pause, and the second half of action just getting started here in our coverage of Garden State IAA Sports. And here are the Eagles now. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
And he's good on the second. Here's Levesque. Pass to Porter. Erickson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And that one's good for Porter.
Erickson really does seem to have a sixth sense for those openings. Strong court awareness for a player at his age.
And Junior gets it to go.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Outside Erickson. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Dermonenko up top. Levesque. And the three off target. Pass to Junior. He goes up again, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
On the wing, Bobby Erickson. Porter, Dermonenko outside. Levesque up top. Connects it from downtown.
Hornets shooting guard Dermonenko with a clean feed. He seems to have a great sense for offensive ball movement.
And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Now a timeout called by Burton.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
Right, the opposition is...
Junior with it. With the teardrop. Here's Marceda. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
Ramadas outside. Pass to Leftos. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. It goes on James Marceda.
What nice physical play by Aslanoglu there. The Hornets center gets a shot off and wins a free trip to the line.
And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
He is pouring it on in the second half. A much better showing than he had before that break.
Junior outside. Rejected by Leftos.
Sit down. Merciless block by Aslanoglu. His physical gifts helped him make easy work of that. They found the touch from the field here in the second half, as it was a struggle for them in the first.
Here's Junior. Mason, covered by Ramadas. The Hornets trail. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Now here's James, now guarded by Evans. Back to Luan. Pass to Leftos. Knocks down the long J.
A nice run they've put together here to bring it close.
And I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but they've gotten really hot, and it's anybody's ball game.
Here's Junior. No good again that time.
That's too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive on his finishes.
James, no good. Junior outside. To the middle. Shot's good by Mason.
And his scoring has been a really big boost for them today. They've leaned on him, and he's come through.
Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over. Junior really making a difference here.
Ooh, he's giving him the business, and coach wants to talk it over.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here is Porter. Michael Luan for three. Here's Ramadas. And the rebound paying off as they pick up the second chance points right there.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
And it's Junior missing. They're right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture.
Pass to Porter. To take the lead. And the layup is up and in. And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level. Just what the doctor ordered. The hoop and the harm, and he makes good on the free throw.
Here's the Hornets with the ball. Trailing by 2. Outside Erickson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Erickson putting pressure on the D inside, which in turn draws the contact.
And so he makes both at the line that time.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Here's Junior. Rebounded by Bobby Erickson.
This has been a rough second half for him shooting the ball. He should probably adopt the pass-first mentality at this point.
Pass to Porter. Out to Erickson. The offensive rebound. And that one's good for Porter.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
Now here is Zerdirko, covered by Ramadas. Back to Junior. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Ash Ramadas.
Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second. And that narrows the gap to 1. And it looks like they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead, no. Now's the time to use the clock to your advantage.
first one of two is no good. Heartbreaker there.
And make no mistake, Erickson is the guy who drives this Hornets team. He can do it all for them at the 3 spot.
Junior.
It's good! Oh, the Eagles needed that one. And of course, Junior's the guy they look to get it for them.
Now a timeout called by Burton. Outside Erickson. Pass to Luan. Fires the 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And the final horde sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they looked.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again for more presentations of high school.
Whoa! Look who's got some serious skills.
Oh, you like that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait up.
Wait. How you doing, kid? My name is Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Can't remember, though. For sure, I was just a little kid when we stood in the bar.
Well, he sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day or you would
Blue.
cry.
Nice to meet you. Archie?
Yeah.
Nice to meet
Look, I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, understand tempo. It's a package. Easy to sell.
Sell?
Yeah.
To who? Like, scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think? Something you know you can do?
There's only one game. You show me what you got for the next one, give me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right?
Archie Baldwin.
He thought the money make you happy, it don't make you different. I start to see that myself when I got a couple million. Rolled through the mud, I can't lie, I seen too much real outside there. I told my brother have some patience and your day'll come. Now he's sitting in the but he ain't got no. You can't walk inside my shoes like a sneaker punk. I overcome obstacles and they still come. I was trying to make a way out like it was my first day out. Remember my first day out, now I got M's in account. I got some in the south. These streets by my side, you don't want with us. I felt so stuck in my life, I had to. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, I don't apologize. My penthouse got a bird's view through eyes. I got Porsche with the frog guy. Got a handcrafted DJ with a palm pilot. All this money on my mind, I taught it about it, yeah. I got a grab dope. Brand new white Rolls Royce and that match of toes. I was out flocking, I ain't have a choice, I ain't even had no clothes. I put my wrist inside the freezer, watch the paddock roll. Think about the time when we was 10, we was hopping physical. I was staying inside the trench. I keep it for you and you, I know the ops intentions. Back in Genesis, I was OT. She got up. Streets by my side, you don't want with her. I felt so stuck in my life, I had to. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, I don't apologize. My penthouse got a bird's view through eyes. I got Porsche with the frog guy. Got a handcrafted ginger with a palm pilot. All this money on my mind, I talk to about it, yeah, yeah.
Axel.
Brain they juice. They ain't expecting this one. Flex, my. Who back, baby? Who back, baby? Yeah. Let me see some. Okay. Look, you cannot say pop and forget. I'm from the floors with. So they turn driving through the veil, dropping it. I gotta laugh cause these jokes drill like who these? I don't know. But I'm on go, and I'm in that Bugatti, moving 200, giving me and Trey that's fuck. All you see is helicopters. I'm in the like engine, revving. Get that, my checks is clearing. Your checks is spending. And I got a couple. Let me know. That's a fact. If you want, cause boy I can send them. And I got a. And she got a Louis back. Yeah. Okay. Flex. My. Woo back, baby. Let me see some. Okay. My. Woo back, baby. Let me see some. Okay.
Gotta jumping out the zoo. See.
Everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Law. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. A look at the lineup for Newark East. You have Junior running point guard duties. He's joined by Day in the backcourt. And in the middle, it's going to be Marceda. And the rest of the front court is Lack at the 3 with Zadirko at the 4. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing. And it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center, fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
Outside Lee. Rosenberg outside. The Foxes rebound. From deep. That one falls, coming off Robert Andrews' feed.
The Foxes do Rosenberg the favor of getting him all set up. Once he has the ball, he takes a focused shot.
Stolen by Connor Rosenberg. Junior with the block. Sheffield. Back to Junior. Foxes with the board.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
And here's Junior. Good on the bucket. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are. What terrific hustle. He's got a nose for sniffing out those rebounds.
He is ferocious once that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for.
A baseline J. And it's Junior missing. The Foxes with the lead. Now Bishop. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Marcedo with the block.
I love when Marcedo leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
That's a good pass, right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Renfield with the ball. Renfield calls timeout.
And coach wants to make some changes right now. Try to gain more control over this one.
Along with coach, I like the timeout.
Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area. Their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Junior, high post. The kick out to Indra. Zadirko. Junior up top. The high post shot. The rebound by Bishop. New brace from beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Foxes. The Eagles trailing. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
The fader. It's rebounded by Renfield. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone by so far. Swing to Madison. Roberts with the ball. Madison up top. Now here's Roberts. Outside, Bishop. Renfield misses again. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
Swing to Madison. Outside, Bishop. Got a piece of it. Marcedo with the steal. Here's Junior. And about 3 minutes played into the second quarter. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one drops. He ties it up. Now here's Rosenberg. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bishop. Gregory. Now Lee. It's good. His second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Yeah, Lee's agility, allowing him to find a way through the contact. Manages to get to his shot, finish strong.
Stolen by Bishop. He's all alone. Junior comes up with the block. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Knocked away. And he makes good on the layup.
They're getting good shots close to the basket. 5 of their last 6 attempts have now gone in.
Taking it right at the defense and converting.
Renfield calls. Eagles leading. Outside, Black. Return to Sheffield. Junior, covered by Lee. Here's Junior. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I like when Junior takes initiative, being aggressive and getting the D to act on the drive.
And he's good on the second. Here's Rosenberg. Outside, Lee. Gregory. Pass to Rosenberg. Andrews controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love when Andrews hustles like this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on the play.
And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
And it's stolen by Zadirko. And Junior throws it down.
What intelligent play from Junior. Does a great job making himself available to finish the fast break.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Rosenberg outside. And the 3 off target. On the wing, Junior. Covered by Lee. It's good.
And they aren't settling for anything outside here.
And why would they? Last 5 shots have been in the key, and they've converted each one.
Gregory outside. Connor Rosenberg on the wing. Up top, Lee. Bishop defended by Lack. 18 feet out. Here's Gregory, and he banks in the layup.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
Here's Marceda. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oh, and they've come out hot. The offense is clicking. They've hit 3 of 4 since the break.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next 2 after.
Lee, no good. A chance to add to their lead.
If they get to double digits, that would make it an insurmountable hill to climb.
Junior outside. And lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot 2. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hand.
He gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
I'll take it to the basket!
Now here's Roberts. The D right on him. Swing to Madison. Here is Joseph. Zadirko covering. Joseph, right side. Inside. Madison. Banked in off the glass.
And this is where you want Madison being assertive. He's got the size that he needs to be effective up close.
Junior outside. Gets that one through the hole. Makes him 7 for 13 in this game.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most. And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him. And this can be a difficult shot, but he pulls it off with ease.
Fourth quarter is still young, just over a minute played. The drive now by Junior. Troy Lee with some nice D there. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
And that one's good for Junior.
What a gritty bucket. But remember, Junior's the son of Newark. It's going to take more than a little contact to bother him.
Here's Andrews. James Marcedo with the block. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Junior. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he sees a lane open up, you know he's going full force.
This is how he should attack, especially in these transition situations.
Troy Lee for three. Hits the three-pointer.
Not just a shooter, Rosenberg scans the court and spots the open teammates.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Here's Andrews. Newark East grabs the miss. A good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they should use some clock.
Good drive now by Junior. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Check out Junior getting the best of the defense on that try. He's really learning how to apply his physical gifts.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Andrews. James Marcedo with the rebound.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries. This could be a big night for Junior. He's performing admirably, really setting the tone for the Eagles out there.
Pass to, and something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
Yeah, it looks like something might have gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down. You hate to see that late in a game like this one. You have to wonder if he'll be able to keep playing.
Now Rosenberg. He's covered by Sheffield. High post try. Misses off the right iron. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission. Tremendous effort from Junior. Clashes with some aggressive defense, but manages to release his shot and get fouled.
And the Eagles will go for a different look here. And now here's Roberts. Up top, Andrews. And Robert Andrews gets double teamed. Now Grace. Back to Roberts. Floats one. Shot's good by Gregory.
They executed their offense to perfection on that trip down.
On the wing, Junior. He's guarded by Roberts. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ducey with it. Brothers grabs the miss. Kennedy. Grace defending. Now here's Junior. It's stolen away by Roberts. Here's the break. From deep. Grace shot is off. Now Junior, right side. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
Once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of them. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our...
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
Just getting checked out all the same, yeah?
Thank you. Archie.
Yeah, take it easy, man. Go slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. Did real good. It was a hard win. And we got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size, but it gets the recruiters in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Ah, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I can still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship,
On a busted foot, and he still dropped 40.
Know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. Need me to hold that?
No, no.
Hola, linda. Como you...
Ay.
Yeah,
Ay,
this time I'm working with this kid.
Pero,
Been working with this one.
That's Junior. Me da un brazo.
She said you better go over here and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that man.
Yeah, he sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendrix Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
Your band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
But you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. If you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. When he passed, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down. Touch.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit. Wasting my time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard the story before, Pop. It's getting old.
But you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Pick a name.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the Invitational next week. And if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
I want to win games too, but I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Axel.
Brain they juice.
They ain't expecting this one.
Facts. My Woo back, baby. Woo back, baby.